Hello, I'm Samantha. Welcome to another video and for joining me to finish out week 9 of my half marathon training. We're about 3 weeks from hood to coast and I am super excited. I'm about to share what I'm doing now. So it is about feels of a 77 and I'm about to go out and do an easy run and we'll see anywhere between 3 and 4 today. So let's do it. All right. We're halfway. I'm just doing 4, just nice and easy. Bit humid, but I'm gonna take this weather for sure. Tomorrow's gonna be beautiful, and my long run is gonna be like 60 degrees, and I can't wait. All right, I just finished 4 miles, and my pace was 9:26, so nice and easy run. Going to do a possible workout tomorrow if it happens, and then I have 12 miles for my long run. So I'll put my stats right here so you can see. All right, we have another package. So this is Crank Sports. This is where I get my gels. I also get stuff through the feed, but the feed doesn't have Crank, and I just found one in my pantry and took it on my last long run. And I remember why I love the gels so much, because they literally make you feel like so rejuvenated. And so I was like, okay, I need to grab a whole box of those. So I did. I got my favorite flavor, which is the Mountain Rush. I do not drink soda. I used to love soda though growing up, and this tastes like Mountain Dew. So if you like that, then you'll like this, but you might not want that on your run, but I swear this is so good. So these gels are great because there's 37 grams in one, so you get 150 calories, 230 milligrams of sodium, and 85 milligrams of potassium. So I love that they have the sodium and potassium in them, but they're a higher carb gel. New packaging. Just reading all of the little things. They upgraded my shipping to FedEx 2-day, which they do that a lot, which is wonderful. And then why I also did a new order is because since I love the gels so much, I was like, I need to try the electrolytes. So I did a sampler pack of the electrolytes. Hank is obviously checking it out. And then I did the combo for a sampler of also the gels, because I always forget what other flavors I like. So this is just a reminder of what the flavors are. The electrolytes, so this is 55 grams in one. It says it makes 24 ounces. And it's 390 milligrams of sodium, 51 grams of carbs, and 150 milligrams of potassium. So as you might have seen in my last video, I'm always trying to find a good electrolyte that sits well on my stomach, which I don't think I've had any trouble so far. It's just kind of finding which ones I like the most, which ones feel good, taste good, you know, and go with the combination of electrolytes and gels for my long run to fuel. So I'm excited to have these back. I'm really excited to try the electrolytes. I'll give you an update on what I think. I'll probably start with the Mountain Rush electrolyte just because I know I like that flavor for gels. And yeah, so I'll just give you a little show here. And if you haven't seen their video right now, they have a video floating around social media that shows them putting one of these gels in a glass of water and showing you that you will not have trouble opening this no matter how sweaty you are. And I did put that to the test because this last long run I was super sweaty and I didn't have any trouble opening these. So that's a really big perk, because if you've ever been racing or on a training run and you needed that gel and you cannot get it open, that is the worst. Then you have to get your teeth involved and it gets messy. So Crank has you there. So I love the new packaging too. It's so fun. So yeah, and then I'll go ahead and show you what these packs of electrolytes look like. These are just the sample, like, single servings that you can get. You can also get a tub. So once I find out what flavor I like, I'm gonna order a tub, as long as it sits well and does well on my runs. So yeah, that was my delivery from Crank. I purchased that with my own money. I will put up my buddy referral code because if you do purchase, then I do get like a little small kickback to purchase more crank e-gels or e-fuel. So I'll put my buddy referral just in case you want to try it out. I have my speed workout on the schedule for today, but you know how this week is already gone. We're gonna get out there. We're gonna see if I end up doing it or if I just feel like doing a regular run, because that's kind of where my mind is at right now. And that's totally fine, you know. Being halfway through a half marathon plan, probably okay to just do what feels good right now. But I'm not counting myself out. We're gonna give it a go, see what happens, and I'll report back. We're actually under a boil order right now, so I put a bottle of water in the fridge for today. It is really nice outside, but I don't want to be without hydration in case I need it. I'm just gonna do liquid IV because I just ate a bagel with peanut butter. So I don't need any extra carbs really, and I don't need a ton of electrolytes probably, since I won't be as sweaty. That's what I think. Now, I could be totally wrong, which is why I'm still taking some and not just doing water. So, I'm gonna get out there and see what happens. Maybe I'll do a workout. Maybe I'll just run. So I just finished a 2-mile tempo. It was supposed to be 4 miles, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. I'm totally fine with lowering the workout because I have a few races coming up that weren't planned for when I set this plan. So since we're like 3 weeks, 2 weeks away, I think 3 weeks, 3 weeks away, I just want to be smart so I can show up for Hood to Coast. So I hit both those miles in 8:03. It's supposed to be a half marathon pace. Ideally, that's my goal for half marathon pace is 8 minutes. So we've got many more weeks to work on that and to do more quality strength training. But I have a 12-mile long run in the morning, so I don't want to gas myself today. So I just did half the workout, do a little bit, because otherwise I wasn't going to do any, so half is better than none. But yep, now I'm going to go cool down on my way home. Alright, I just finished 2-mile tempo, 8:03 pace for that, and then I did a total of 4.71 miles at 8:54 pace for the total workout. So put that right here. Here it is. Jump scare, looking real good this morning. It's early morning. This is my typical pre-long run fuel. It's a Pop-Tart, and we're still under the boil order, so water in a bottle. And of course, you got to make sure that you got your body glide, especially when wearing a vest. I chafed really bad last time, so making sure I'm really covering that. Said vest is right here, about to fill it up. I'm taking 48 ounces with me. I don't think I'm going to need it. I haven't needed that much, but you just never know, so I'd rather take too much than not enough. Then here we go, my Crank e-gels. So I am taking 2 Mountain Rush and 1 Juicy Watermelon, and I am going to see if I take all 3. I'm probably aiming for anywhere between 25 and 30 minutes into my run, and every 25 to 30 minutes through the run for my 12 miles. Here we go. Mile 1 was 9:52. Mile 2, 9:39. Mile 3, I took my gel, 9:29 pace. 9:21 for mile 4, 9:25 for mile 5, 9:21 for mile 6. 9:14 for mile 7, 9:22 for mile 8. Yeah, 9:22 for mile 8. Beautiful. Look at this. Had to stop and take it all in. Mile 9 was 9:10, and then mile 10 was 8:27. We got a little quicker. Mile 11, 8:19. I took another gel at mile 9, so that's a little bit out of order. And then mile 12 was 9:02 pace. Just finished 12 miles, my long run for the week.